He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 33-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check, check. Lucky.
Here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. He can't get him down. And the return will stop right around the 25. Jennings was the one he was looking for. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. We're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, he do got Deshaun Watson. I forgot.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
No lie down in the streets. Maybe he'll go to prison, yeah. Everybody ain't got their time. I feel it coming. Make that first 16. Since then I ain't stopped running. I promise it's the life of a soldier.
They love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
What?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It's complete to Lockett.
What's it called? Holding.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Big stop, G.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he's certainly
qualifies to be alive, but I'm living. Will I die?
Trouble if he continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Throwing on second and long. Wilson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler, and there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes or their athletic ability.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
I know that
big run that time by Elliott. 61 yards.
That's the end of the first quarter.
We're scoreless after one.
You say he don't know how to play defensive tackle? All right, here inside zone guru now. Let's go. Supposed to be giving me better blocking with this nigga.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward,
come on and cover too
now a
bad.
small step back as he loses a yard or two. On second and 12, Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Who is running back? Who the Cowboys running back?
Here at about the 17-yard line.
That boy was going off. Now the run got girly. Yeah.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
She got 2 Parsons. Your mom said she didn't need 2 Parsons. It didn't make no sense for her to have 2.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Back to throw, Watson. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking deep in the direction, and he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He has just been alone for opposing offenses to account for now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a second, and they were in the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now on 2nd and 16. Watson letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Should have been on the other side.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Oh, they're not letting me fucking click, like, catch the ball, bro. I don't understand, like.
Right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Why they not letting me play the ball, bro? Like I want to play the ball.
I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Dorsett on the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
And it all for me. I put my fingers in rest. They can't talk to me. Hold on, I'm coming back.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Aaron Donald in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving and past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 19.
Check.
Here's Wilson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Open space inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Now Elliott. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He don't want to come out. He's not coming out.
On the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. Inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the 1st half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Flushed out right. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards. And
hey, so you know how much it is to get into TY Park? Do they charge per person or per car? Per person, right?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Looking long for Thomas. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for L.A. And even 50
let this man
yards.
catch that shit one hand, bro.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Watson sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They run out of the shotgun with Garland. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I hate that bailout. Just throw the ball deep
Gurley,
shit, bro.
his 11th touchdown of the year. As they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Zerline good with a PAT. And
if I get 3 turnovers, I can get an X factor.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and
3 turnovers, I get an X factor. It ain't even got to be with the same player. Just force 3 turnovers.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. Third down here.
You ever seen that one before? You ever seen that one before? The 3 turnovers.
Wilson. Space to maneuver at the 40. Seferian-Jenkins has it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, it's Elliott, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive.
But they ain't going to let me catch it with one hand.
Scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too.
And
they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
In another nigga city living room.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. They'll air it out deep for Thomas. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I think he's trying Griffin because he don't got no stars.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. Quick dash, quick dash. Come, come. Sponge.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Check 52 is the loss. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Shoot. Good, good.
And he's got some space here. Philip Dorsett by himself. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Philip Dorsett, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
That's you acting like him.
Now Myers for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Did you go to sleep when you left?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Steps away to his left. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson looking long for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25.
I've never seen somebody so fast.
Touchdown Rams. Michael Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from...
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ezekiel Elliott, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Watson on 3rd down. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well.
Yeah.
The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Watson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. From the 41, Watson flush to his right. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw is Watson. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain of 32 that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Now it's Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I gotta put that boy Trey Flowers back over there because he keeps trying to fucking bully on Griffin, bro.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Watson. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands.
Why is it so hard to get in position? Like, I don't understand this game, bro. It's like hard to get in position sometimes.
To the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now this throw caught left side. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I just need one more turnover, bro. I don't care if it's
on 1st down, Watson going to throw deep for the end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
It's like they're not hawking to the ball,
I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why
it's
not
like they waiting on it to come, and I'm clicking on it, pulling down.
Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up, and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again is Watson. This one brought in by Corbett. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. Again, it's Watson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I can't take that slot away with that linebacker because he got fucking Watson and he's going to take off. I hate stumbling quarterback.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
And I know he's going to take
off.
off.
To begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Touch 50. Touch 50. Hey. Check line 45. Check line 45. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Hey, 0. Mike, 45.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And some space. Philip Dorsett by himself. And great yardage here all the way deep into
Dorsett got caught by Aaron Donald, dude.
It's a big play there for Seattle. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there, get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call.
I'd have cut that fuck nigga right now.
You want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now Wilson.
Nope.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A huge play that time for the Rams. 52 yards. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with the defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire.
This nigga must have can't really get intercepted or something, bro. I don't understand it.
First down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
But I'm just saying, like, I be dropping picks and all.
And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are back within a single score.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like,
I know what I'm doing now. I guarantee you that shit ain't happening no more.
Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Spam this shit. Fuck it. I want to stop it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
All go special. Spot that. Front left.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 8 yards there and a first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, 0.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Looking deep for Jennings. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences.
They're not going to do that every play.
And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big pickup
all
there.
I needed. Thank you.
That should be more than enough to wrap this one up. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. But, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that
damn, I needed that down there, boy.
So for the Seahawks, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will head back home.